Hello everyone, in today's video we will set up the Odoo debugging environment in Visual Studio Code, and we will also try one of the extension which is called Odoo Database Selector. Okay, so before we begin, there is one thing we need to make sure, and that is to turn off the database, make sure it's not running. So to do that, you can open the services. You can do that by typing services in your Start tab, or you can also open this window by pressing Windows R and then type services.msc. Okay, and then now after this application has opened, now you can just find your Odoo server. So it may have different name if you have different version. So for me, I'm running Odoo 16, so this is the one that I found. Now I have to stop it and stop, wait for a while. Okay, now that it is not running anymore, we can check that if we refresh, it should not work. Okay, yeah, it can't be reached. Okay, so we have successfully turned it off.
Right, now we can open the Odoo folder from our VS Code, and also make sure that when you start your VS Code, you have already run as administrator. Okay, open the folder. You can just navigate to your Odoo directory. So it should be on C by default. C, C, and then 86, and search for Odoo. Okay, it's this one, and then choose the server folder, folder. Okay, and now we need to install an extension which is called Academy. So make sure you have installed this, and after you have done installed this, you can go to Run and Debug, and then go press Run, add configuration, and choose Python and Python file. Okay, now you can see this launch.json, and so now that's where the extension we installed before will play ahead. So now you can just delete the previous configuration and then type Odoo, and now you can see here that there are two options, Linux and Windows. Because I'm using Windows, I will choose the Windows one and press enter. Okay, so this is from our previous extension, right? And here we have got the template for the configurations. Okay, now what we need to do is to change this path into our path. Okay, so I will open my folders and see in my C. Let's navigate to our Odoo folder. Okay, Odoo, and let's find the python.x. Should be on the same one, so I guess that's this one. So I will just change the beginning of this. Okay. Okay. Let's use the other type of slash. Right, and then also the same goes for the Odoo bin, I guess. Let's find on Odoo 16 server, and here is the Odoo bin. Okay, so I'll just change one number, and then we also need to put the path for this odoo.conf. So let's find that one. I think we can find it in server and odoo.conf. Okay, so it's this one. Let's put the path here. /.
Okay, now we can try to save and then run the debugging. Okay, just run start debugging. Right, after it's done, well, we can try to rerun the localhost, our Odoo server. Okay, now it's finally loading. Alright, so here are the database that we have. And now next, what we need to do is we need to install an extension, which is called an Odoo database selector. Yep, after you've done installing the Odoo database selector, you can take a look on the top left bottom. There is an O database text. Now you can click on that, and then there will be this pop-up. Now you need to navigate to the server folder and go to the odoo.conf, open the text file. Then, yep, and now you can select the target database for Odoo. So for example, if you choose the O database, you can see in the config. So in the configuration, it was in, wait. You can go to Odoo server, and then, yep, this one in conf. You can see that the filter will be just say false. Okay, but if you, for example, set it to a certain database, you can see the DB filter will just state one of the database name and so on. So you can just choose between the database you want. So for example, I want this Odoo 16a, then I will set it to Odoo 16a and then save, and then I rerun the debug. Okay, run start debugging, and then let's reload the database. Okay, it's reloading. Let's wait for a while. Okay, now you can see that the only database listed here is the one that we have chosen, the Odoo 16a. Alright, so that's all for today. Thank you for watching.